Well, back in Los Angeles, and I'm joined by lovely Caitlin Aros,
Yes.
the Greek freak.
Yep.
That's a pretty appropriate title for you.
Yeah, it is.
And it's been a while since I've done one of these Tales from a Hot Girl because I've been out of LA. And since I've been out of LA, I've basically been cancelled from the LA industry, and everyone was telling
too.
you too, which is why it's kind of probably why we get along.
Most hated people on Twitter are together right now.
Right? And but we get hate for different reasons.
True.
I mean,
they're kind of related. Not really.
they actually are a little bit related. Yeah. So you tweeted yesterday. I mean, obviously, for those who are watching, this is I'm putting this. This is going to go out a bit later, so it's a bit.
Yeah.
But you tweeted out, "Yeah, I get to work with Stirling tomorrow."
Yeah, we did.
And then you had girls you up being like, "Oh,
like,
look
watch out for him! Like, be careful!" Like, what?
He's a misogynist. But we worked together a year ago.
Yeah. And I was like, he's a good, like, what are you guys talking about? Like, watch out. Like, I'm going back.
And you've only been in like a year now.
Yeah.
Right?
I've loved it since.
And you are like, here's the thing. Some girls aren't out for this industry. But
it's true.
You 100%.
I'm business oriented, yo. Like, I think of like porn like long term, and I know in it for fast money sometimes. That's not me. I actually like this shit, and it's like the first time I've actually been happy in like my whole life, so it's been good, yo.
And you're a freak.
I am.
And
my life before porn was just so vanilla. Like, I've never done anything crazy before. I started working with first and trying like new things. I like discovered fetish I didn't even know I had, which was last year, and it's just been cool, yo.
Maybe because you've been canceled on how many Twitter accounts have you gone through now?
4. And like Instagram like
and like
10.
About 10 Instagram accounts.
Yeah, I'm always banned, but I do have like a solid fan base, thank God, that like keeps finding my new accounts. But yeah, it's time to start over, yo.
But the reason that you keep getting banned is
like
because
all my bruising, my fetish that I just recently discovered in like October 2020, like getting face punched, and like I just like men laying their like hand. I don't prefer like past stuff. I literally love like physical hands being laid on me.
There you go. And because of that, you get a lot of bruises, and you post photos of you with like black eye.
Ew, it's kind of disturbing
with a big smile on your face.
It triggers a lot of people.
It definitely triggers a lot of people.
But you know what? I do shit too in my life, and like I've been abused or like raped every. Okay, like if it bothers you that much, then like don't do it. But this is all like consensual. Like what I went through was not like, you know, there's like a difference. Like when I say okay, like that's fine. But like what happened to me before is just like no. But yeah, if it bothers you, then go.
Yeah, you're able to like. That's actually quite interesting. I wasn't even going to path, but you're
sorry.
Like, it's fine. It's fine. You're being honest. But you're able to sort of like, this is different for you. Mm-hmm. It doesn't sort of like trigger anything with you.
No, and like.
But do you think that's because you're like consenting to it and you're kind of in control of it?
It's true, yeah. Like whenever I say like everybody stops immediately, which like yeah, it's like when that's for real life, and it's not cool. But yeah, all in like a controlled environment, and like I always know my head.
So it's kind of like you're getting off on the fact that you're sort of like losing control and you're out of control, but at the same time in the back of your mind, you know that you have the final say.
Correct.
That you can say stop, right?
Yes.
And you know, and you trust the people you're working with too, which is another big thing. A lot of guys would get very like seeing some of your. I
see my content. They automatically think, even with performers, that did to me, and I'm like, no. Like I work with people that don't know what they're doing at all.
Yeah, because
I've never done rough stuff. Like you can punch me in the face, or like you don't know like the technique with like punching. Like why are you saying you're gonna punch me in the face when you don't know? Because you can actually hurt me. Like there's certain areas to like hit.
Men have big hands. Women have like
it's true.
Softer bones. You fuck her up if you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah.
And I actually it was a guy he worked with recently who actually before he worked with you.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say who, but he was like, hey, if you worked with Caitlin Moss, and like he's like, she a freak, isn't she? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what? I'm like, I'm a bit worried that I'm gonna like damage her. But don't worry, you'll be like, just respect her boundaries. Like,
yeah.
And you two had a fantastic shoot. I know you guys did.
Most intense stuff. Like, who would even say that?
Yeah, basically.
Really?
So what? Yeah, like let's because this is a bit of a silly question to ask you, but I feel like people watching this need to get a understanding of exactly how freaky you are. Is that me or you? Is it your phone?
Maybe. Can we cut right now?
Go answer it.
Okay.
These hoes. Seriously. But you're going to get for that. Yeah, but she wants it. That's the problem. That's the problem. With you, it's both a and a reward.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you have to be like passionate with me for me to like be mad. I hate that shit. But
wait. So again, you have to be passionate with you. You have to be passionate with you for you to be mad.
Yeah, because I love the rough shit. Like.
So I'm confused.
Like I won't get off to any like love type shit. Like
okay, now I get what you're saying. So like
yeah,
you can,
like
that's so passionate, being lovey-dovey.
Yes,
and that you off. Excellent.
What is wrong with me?
This is brilliant. This is why I like talking to porn. They're brutally honest to a fault. Like you're not anything. You're very honest about like you're not like. Because our naked bodies on the internet, we don't have a reason to really hide anything.
True.
It's like, well, here's what I'm into. Here's what I get off to. Here's what I enjoy.
I even use my real name.
Oh, it's actually your real name.
Yeah, it's my real name, yo. Like, I'm all in this shit.
Yeah, you ain't backing out anytime soon. So what I was going to ask you before your phone rudely interrupted us
my bad.
was... Yeah, let's try and go through a list of kinkiest, freakiest things that you have actually done. What a comprehensive list, I imagine.
I feel like no, because I haven't really been doing it. I just recently got into that in like October, so it hasn't even been that long. I've done like a couple like rough scenes, but I don't really do anything freaky outside of porn, like at all.
I'm talking about porn.
Okay.
You don't mean to tell me that your regular sex life
I don't
is
have
vanilla.
sex outside of porn.
So you don't have... So
like this whole time I've been in porn, I've not had sex like off camera.
Not once.
No.
You're capping.
Isn't that sad?
Lying.
Isn't that sad? I swear. And like with paying those expensive TTSs, like nah, I ain't fucking up anything. Yeah.
Interesting.
I promise.
Interesting. Well, I don't know how much I believe that, but still.
I promise though. I'm a good girl.
But well, in a bad way.
Yeah. So
the things you have done since you've been filming, right? Yeah. As we talked about before, like lots of bruising content. Mm-hmm. So like
I went upside down in the toilet. I trash can like with like wheels at the bottom, spun around, and I was upside down in it with my legs hanging out. And there was like forks. I'm being like over to the next in the trash can and like shot.
You've been used as a human ashtray.
Yeah, I have. That's new. I actually love ash. It just tastes like salt. Like dead ass. Like if I did it to you, it would not bother you. Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't doing that shit to me.
Okay.
Get the hell.
I'm not Dom anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, you are not. You're definitely not.
Not 1 ounce.
There is not an ounce of domination in you. You're a 100%.
I don't know if that's gonna change, but like probably not. This is well, submissive hoe.
That's funny because a lot of girls in our industry end up being like mistresses and doms have come from a submissive background.
Like before.
Well, like it's not.
Some people are switches.
Well, that's the thing. Like they turn into switches, but only after they've experienced being sub. Because they kind of need to a lot of for a lot of people, they kind of need that experience being a sub to know what to do as a dom, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
One of my friends told me this because there's a lot of guys that I know who are professional, like outside of porn, who are into the BDSM scene, who are doms.
Yeah.
A lot of them come from the military.
Really?
And I was like, why is this? And he explained it to me. He's like, well, if you're in the military, in a BDSM sub relationship with your drill sergeant.
That's true.
From day one. So every guy who's been through the military knows what it's like to be a submissive because he's getting his ass handed to him by his drill sergeant. And so when they get out of the military, they kind of already understand what it means to be submissive. So they end up becoming doms.
Okay, yeah, that
quite
makes
naturally.
Sense. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So you've done okay. you've done like piss play stuff.
Yeah, not a lot. I honestly like don't like swallowing it, but like whatever. Whatever. If you want me to swallow it, I will.
But whatever, okay. Lord.
Piss is okay, especially when it's coming from like multiple different men being like poured in your mouth. Everybody like goes throughout their day like either drinking a bunch of coffee and like not a bunch of water, and knowing you have like a piss scene. That's just disrespectful to me. Like people will sit there and drink Coke in front of me all day, and I'm like, we're about to do a piss scene, yo. And then like other just people just drink water, and there's like super yellow, and I'm like, ew, it's gross. I promise.
Right. So it's gotta be it's gotta be clear.
It does. For me to like actually somewhat enjoy that, yeah. Like take care of your piss, yo.
Jesus Christ, Kaylin.
It tastes so bad when y'all take vitamins right before. Like, oh my god.
Like vitamin
Yeah,
tastes
because you know
bad.
some vitamins like turn your pee like super orange. Yeah, that's not good. That's not pee.
All right. Well, I don't know. That's the one that definitely. Well, it's not the one thing. That's one of my no-nos.
You won't pee in my mouth?
I don't pee on people. I don't do it. I don't do it. You look how disappointed she is.
Yeah, because I want to make some piss stuff. I don't have a lot.
Well, look. I might look. Depends. I actually drank that much water today, so we'll see.
I know.
It'll be like bright fluorescent orange.
Fuck no.
There you go. Now she's backing out.
Yeah, no.
Not so freaking out, are you, Caitlin? There you go. Miss Ike thing.
Yo, porn put me in the emergency room. Like I got out right before I came to LA, but I'm maybe gonna cancel this trip. But yeah, like I've been seeing black spots in the corner of my eye from getting punched in the eyeball instead of being punched like around the eye, because you're not supposed to punch in the eyeball. Punched in the eyeball, and I've been like still like right now black spots in the corner of my eye, and I swear it's the devil like creeping up on me, because I went to the emergency room and got my brain scanned to make sure it was all good. I had to be honest with them what happened with being banged on. They're not the whole story, so we know how to take care of you.
Oh my god!
But nothing's wrong with me. Like brain, it's all good. They scanned my eye, it's all good. And yeah, so I just see this black spot here forever. Maybe it's fine. I still love it.
There you go. Well, congratulations. Got your vision permanently.
I know, right? And I'm still about it. This is seriously wrong with me.
Look, do you ever get okay?
Don't be scared like to hit me today because of that.
Don't worry.
It's okay.
Do it like I
promise.
We did that last time.
Not face hitting. We did body hitting.
I didn't actually do any like there wasn't any actual face slapping though last time. And since then you've gotten very very much in.
Yeah.
But I injured my right hand yesterday at boxing. So it'll have to be the left, which isn't as strong.
Okay.
Woe is you. You don't get.
We're gonna do a practice round first.
Yeah, we're not doing it on YouTube.
Yeah, we're not.
It's not happening. Even talking about it on YouTube is probably gonna get.
Oh my god, that video of you fisting that forever scarred in my brain. I think I texted you it. Do you remember?
Well,
you're like fisting this girl and losing her mind. Like you said, she saw God or something.
Yes, she saw God.
God. It literally looks like it does.
She texted that to me. She was like, "Oh my god, she sent that little clip to me. Oh my god, I think I saw God." And it was like her spazzing out as I'm fisting her. Is it correct? Can you fit a fist inside you?
I swear to God, I'm
this fist inside you?
Yo. I don't know. You can try.
We can try.
I don't know.
I think that'd be fun.
Hurt me down there.
That'd be fun. I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to hurt you. Okay. There's because there's a correct way and an incorrect way to fist a girl.
Oh, there is,
gentlemen. Yes, and I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. So, if you want to learn how to do that, it's all in my course. The link is in the description down below.
Is it?
Actually, yeah, I teach guys exactly how to do it. I show them with like I show an internal diagram of this like the basically. I'm like, here's where I'm hitting. I show them like, this is the trigger point.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I show them what to do. I don't think
that's cool. I know. That's why I like fuck with you.
This is another reason why these girls out here don't really like me. I'm actually teaching dudes like how to be better. That's kind of like I've come to fit in this last year, and I've gone from doing porn as well as like teaching. I teach a lot of dudes like how to get over a dysfunction, how to get over premature ejaculation issues, like anxiety stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
My inbox is full of dudes like thanking me for stuff I teach, and for some reason that is where that I'm making them better and better. What
he knows.
I'm like, Christy. You know, they'll come at like I say one thing that they perceive to be misogynistic, and they'll come out and try to ruin it, but fuck them.
Right. Same.
Because the good ones stick around. You know.
It's true. We make fire content. Amazing.
Okay, let's pivot a little bit here. I want to because you mentioned something really cool before, which was that I was gonna actually ask you, like, what is your biggest turn off? And you just told me a minute ago, which was like dudes being lovey-dovey.
Nipple play on men.
Oh, that's
that too. I do not like pleasuring men touching their nipples. Do it.
That's a big no-no for you.
That makes me like literally sick. I would like leave if you asked me to like do that.
Go near your nipple. Piss in my mouth, but don't let me go near nipples
and stuff. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I don't even like do that to my own nipples. I'm not doing it to you.
It's amazing where girls draw the line.
Yeah,
it's hilarious. So like, I had this one girl.
I feel like I would be into like painal, but I do that. You know what that is? Like
painful anal. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why am I not doing that? But I'm over here getting punched. Like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because you don't do butt stuff.
I'll work up to it though.
You probably will. I have a feeling you'll really enjoy it.
Me too. Literally whenever I watch anal videos, it looks so good on camera. I'm like, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna look fire when I'm doing that.
Do it for because you worked for Swallowed recently, right?
Yeah, yesterday.
Their other site is
True Anal.
Yeah, True Anal.
Nympho.
Yeah, True Anal. It's the same.
Yeah,
same.
It is.
Yeah, you'll look fucking hot as hell on that.
Yep.
On the
Shit's hot.
They get you like on the stool.
The gaping stuff, like, scare though. Like when you see like a pedal come out of the ass. What is that? I see girls licking it, and I'm like, what is that?
Intestines.
That's not cool to me.
Look like.
That doesn't. No.
Well, look. Hey, you want to be Miss Penial? You might get.
That thing automatically happens, right? Sometimes.
No. That's called prolapsing. When rosebud, when you see that stuff, the insides come out, that is a prolapsed anus. It happens. Done a lot of anal.
Okay.
It's gonna happen the first time.
Okay.
It's never gonna happen the first
scary,
time.
Dude. And like in
practice to get to that point where a girl can actually prolapse her.
Okay.
Some because it's like if the butt is like enough and it's been stretched enough, gaped enough, then when they orgasm, pushing sensation is what pushes the rosebud out.
Oh, okay.
And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing like her orgasm as the intestines are basically coming out of her butt. Yeah, fun.
Have
I touched a rosebud? Yeah.
Really?
You know, with my pee-pee. Yes.
My pee-pee.
I haven't done one of these segments channel in like 3 months. Boy, oh boy, is this a spicy one to kick us off again. We're talking everything here.
Oh my god.
So I was gonna go.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the fact. That's hard facts. So ask you, what's your biggest turn on?
Face punching
in the bedroom, right? That's your thing right now.
Yeah, face slapping that causes bruises too.
Right.
And rib punching, like all that stuff. Huh. I really like pain. It literally like gets me off.
There you go.
Like I love like guys that have balls to punch a chick in the face. Like that's hot to me.
This is going to ruin men's lives. You saying this and this being on YouTube. This video is probably going to get taken down.
Consensual.
Please say the word consensual a lot.
When I went to the hospital, they didn't even ask if like I needed to call the cops or anything because I like went in there saying like I promise this was all consensual because I looked really fucked up.
And I've seen the photos of you covered in bruise. It's
really bad. I I wear them with pride.
You do, yeah.
I do, like out in public. I do.
You and Misdemeanor.
Yep.
She lives in Vegas, right?
She lives in Orlando. No, Tampa.
Oh, really?
Florida.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought she was in Vegas.
When you go out there, you can probably work with her.
We tried to work together.
Okay, yeah.
But the timing didn't quite work out.
Okay.
One time. But she's the same as that. She's very similar to you.
So
she likes bruising.
Like, she posted the 2 blocks, and I messaged her. I was like, "Dude, how did you get those? Like, that looks so cute." And then she's like, her husband is like punching her like Dex, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, I want to try that. So I hit up a performer that was like into BDSM and like and they punched me in the face for the first time like during sex, and it's fucking cool. And I like it not during sex too. Like it literally turns me on. I'm just sitting there and getting punched. I'm like, do more. There
you go. Why do you think you like that?
I don't know. Like people have asked me the question, were you like abused as a child or something? I'm like, no. But like I have been through like a lot of things. Like this is the first time in my life I've ever been like truly happy doing something.
Mm.
And yeah, through a lot of traumatic things, and yeah, it just doesn't. I've literally sat down and like thought about why do I like this shit, but like nothing I've gone through because of that. But like, and I institutionalized in a mental hospital. I'm not mentally there, but it's fine.
Wait, so you have been in?
And that alone, like being in a mental hospital for like a month, and the shit I had to see in there was bothering me just so much. I had to go to counseling just for the mental hospital for a while, and I got hypnotized, and that shit actually worked.
I know some hypnotize. What did they hypnotize you with?
It was like this light, and you just like follow the light like back and forth.
What were they trying to do?
They had me replay what happened to me all throughout my life with my eyes closed, and to follow it like with my eyes closed still. And I could open them if but I was literally sitting there like bawling because she said I needed to like replay everything 6 times. But like with doing that and like trying to just experience what I felt like again and again and again, like it just helped me got over it. Like after replaying it just so many times, like I dealt with it easier for some reason. It's weird, but it worked. I don't know if it's just a mind thing.
Hypnosis. I've got friends who hypnotize.
I don't know if that's real, but I feel better.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, you look like a very happy young lady.
I'm pretty normal. I'm just saying, like, I've been through some.
Well, look, okay, I wouldn't define you as normal.
Yeah.
That's not the thing I would use to define you.
I'm nice.
You're a sweetheart. You're very bubbly.
I'm
you're
smart.
You're happy to be. You're fun to be around. It's not like you're we've only hung out in professional, but it's still like I can tell you're a sweetheart at heart. You just like to get whacked on them.
Look at that.
What have your ex-boyfriends been like then?
Very vanilla, and I've been in only long-term relationships before I started porn.
Wait, how old are you now?
I'm 23.
Okay,
yeah. And I've literally just been in long-term relationships. I have like 3 relationships, 2 years, and then I got into porn, and
so you've had like 2 relationships.
Yeah, 3
relationships, and then you got into now your freak flag is flying.
Actually, like I see my exes like watch my now I have like this new Instagram. I see like a couple of them like watching it, but they don't follow me because my shit's public right now. So yeah, I'm like, I know they're probably at work jacking off to my shit, but like they hate this shit, like this type of stuff. Like I
because they were super vanilla.
When my exes see like the pictures of me fucked up, I wonder what they like think of that. They're probably like, "What the fuck is wrong with her now?"
They're probably thinking that, yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny to me.
So that's like, you never did anything kinky, freaky with them at all, and then
that's why I'm not like dating now. So I'm like definitely the relationship type, like, but like no guy like is my standards now.
After watching this, I think many men will be too afraid to date you. I don't think like, damn, this girl's gonna want me to put me in prison if I do.
Whenever I got in a fight with any of this too, for some reason, it's always like a knife I pull out and like try to fucking run at them with a knife. Oh no, yo, I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely
like it's like I should have like a gun to like protect myself at home, but I like prefer knives. Like I'd rather stab the shit out of someone.
Your partner needs a gun on 24/7, even when you're having sex, just like a holster on them.
I've had loaded guns in my mouth consensually.
Oh my god!
You're like, stop! This is not appropriate.
Like this is not getting monetized on YouTube. This is never happening.
Just cut out the bad parts.
Yeah,
that's all of it.
Yeah, well, this is so my assistant,
right?
Thomas, you're gonna have a lot of work to do here.
Right.
Like, bleeping out every second word that comes out of Caitlin's mouth. We might do what we might do. We might do like a censored version and an uncensored version of this for people. We can put the uncensored somewhere else.
Okay.
God, like you just, Caitlin.
Yo, you used me to do this.
I know, and I instantly regret it. No, like, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm just being honest.
Again, that's what I like about you. You're brutally honest. All right then. So you came from a very vanilla background, but you chase your exes with knives.
Like when you get relationship is like fighting with them. That's fun to me. Like screaming at each other. That shit's fun to me.
I hope,
and I'm like, fuck me after.
I hope you are paying guys.
Like a fantasy has been like, you're like, I don't want to hear it.
Like you're just digging yourself a hole. You're like why? Well,
Okay,
gee,
no,
I wonder
ask me
why.
the next question.
Gee, I wonder why I'm not in a relationship. I like running around with a knife and getting into arguments with my exes.
Okay, I'm not okay. I want a guy that's not mentally okay. That like a guy alone that punches a chick in the face that's okay with that is not okay. Like already, so I fuck with that. I love
interesting
seeing crazy in guys' eyes because you can see it in mine, yo.
yeah, pretty. Yeah. Stare into the camera. Say, get this is the crazy she's talking about.
Yeah,
that's the crazy eyes.
I'm so cute.
Oh boy.
Have fun today.
We are gonna have some fun today.
Yeah.
Have some fun. We'll make sure of it. What do you what is like an average day week look like for you at the moment?
I do a lot of car stuff.
Thing.
I love car stuff. Like so like cons and car meets are like what I do in my free time. I edit a lot of porn because I shoot like most of my own content. Yep. I barely get pro shoots because of my bruising, but fuck it, whatever. I do what I love. Yeah. But yeah, I focus on my own content, and like that literally takes up my whole day because I'm like working by myself too, and there's just a lot of marketing, a lot of shit to do. But
you don't have an assistant or anything yet?
I don't.
Wow, that's surprising. You do a lot.
I do a lot.
For yourself, yeah. Most girls will have an assistant helping with one part of that, like either the editing or the marketing or
right, all of that shit.
You do it all by yourself.
It's my life.
And
my family disowned me, like.
After you started doing porn or before you started doing porn?
Yeah, they hated me for like 3 months, and and I told them like either you guys are gonna hate me for the rest of your life, or you guys are gonna just like not say anything about it and just be like just deal with it. And they decided to just like be fine with it and just deal with it. But yeah, they hate it though.
Are they like?
I'll never see my Greek family ever.
Yeah, like
again,
a traditional Greek family.
Again. Yeah, like my solid Greek family. Yeah, on my dad's side, nope.
Not gonna happen.
But whatever, they're like against tattoos and piercings. That's when they started like really being against me, which was like at 15, 16. And like, yeah, but that's just their culture. What?
You haven't got any piercings?
I don't, but I did. I had like a belly button piercing, and yeah. And we're like old school. Is your people's like that?
My people's?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You're Australian people?
My people's.
Like old school, or they're about this stuff?
There's lots. Well, if they're Greek, there's a lot of Greek and Italian families in Australia.
Yeah. Like, are they?
Who are strict Catholic, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like German Irish. We don't get
like. I really think I'm like the #1 Greek porn star dead ass. Like, because nobody over there is doing that, and like it's just frowned upon. So yeah.
Were you born in America?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, but you didn't come from Greece.
No, I didn't. But the entire family did. Like, and they're just against it so much. But whatever.
That kind of makes sense. What So what are you spending on then? I'm just curious. Like
my apartment that I live alone in. That's pretty nice and fancy. My car insurance. That's literally so crazy.
What kind of car do you drive?
I drive an STI. STI. Everybody thinks like whenever I say that, I'm saying like
sexually transmitted infection.
I'm like, no, it's a fucking car.
Yeah, because I've seen you like, wasn't that one of your name or your Twitter name for a while, which like STI Caitlin or something like that, and it's like that's a bad name for a porn star.
I know, but like, bro, come on.
Everyone thinks.
I never hear STI. I always hear STD. Like,
yeah, I don't know when that changed. That name changed like a while. I'm not sure why. It's like
I drive stick. It's cool. Hot chicks that drive stick.
There you go.
A lot of guys are intimidated by that.
You drive stick and you drive dick.
Can you drive stick?
Yes.
Good.
I can drive stick in multiple.
I don't talk to guys who don't know how to drive stick.
I can drive stick in multiple countries. Both sides of the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. The other side, I don't know.
Yeah, I just spent the last like 2 months bouncing back and forth between like driving on the left and driving on the right.
Damn.
It's confusing.
That is confusing.
You get there. And driving on the right in a left-sided car.
Like, yeah, that's wild.
That's even it's even more bonkers. So what? Okay, so I mean, you have some rather expensive sneakers.
My favorite type of shoes, Balenciagas. They're like $1,000 each. They're pretty nice. Over there. Jesus. Yep. How nice! I get compliments every day. They're so cool. I mix them.
Yeah, I see, because you got like 3 of them.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
that's like $3,000.
How much do you spend on like lingerie?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot. I spend like $500 every month too. Into that shit.
See, people around
drugs
saying,
are good.
People run around saying that like weed isn't bullshit weed isn't
I start
addictive.
getting headaches when I don't. So I'm like, I need to smoke. I don't smoke before porn though. Like before I was shooting.
Right.
It's always after. I'm like, just smoked her. It's like relaxing.
All right. What let's see if we can glean. If anyone would like to take advice from Caitlin, I'm going to ask her some questions and see if you can glean some insight from Caitlin's years of experience.
Year of experience.
What is the biggest mistake that you think most guys make in the bedroom? Like, what dries you up?
Like inside of porn.
Both.
Okay. When the guy comes over to shoot content and he can't get hard or it gets hard and then soft and then he acts like it is hard but it's not hard. I'm like, dude, why can't you just say you're not gonna like come or whatever too? Like when they don't come, like when they know they're not gonna come, like literally, what do you like? We're already like an hour and a half into this content. Like, why? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. I talk all over the place.
So that's your biggest. So that annoys you when it comes to like shooting porn.
I'm so about my business, and I'm like, when you're not, like, why? Like,
so what about
like at glory hole? Like some guys go hole, they're hard at first. I'm sucking, like, and then it gets soft, like I feel it, and then like I'm looking at the director, like, is this guy gonna fucking go out? Because I know he's not gonna come. Like, go in the back, get yourself ready again, and then come back in because you back if you need to. But these guys just fucking stand there when they know they are not going to come right now. I'm like, dude. So I'm sucking this fucking soft dick until the director's like, okay, go away, dude. I literally like make it so obvious, like literally.
Like you break the fourth wall.
Yeah, like I think I ruined the video by doing
that. I've never done a glory hole scene.
It's so fun.
I'm just so paranoid about getting like a splinter in my dick.
A splinter?
Yeah, because like poking it through like the wood.
Okay, this one I go to isn't wood. It's like a nice hole and it's like pretty like large too.
It's a nice hole.
Yeah, it's like pretty large. Because I know guys when there's just one hole, they have to like awkwardly bend their legs, like get to the right position, so it's not comfortable. This is like a long, you can like move around, which is nice. It's like the right area for yourself.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So and then what about in regular sex? What's the biggest mistake that most guys make?
So I was dating this guy and I just got my first scene from Browsers for their mofo site, and he would just keep thinking me fucking other dudes, and like he would start getting soft during sex, and I was like, what the fuck is this? It would be like 1 minute, and I'm like, dudes think like your pussy should be like, if you're turned on, your pussy should be like wet or whatever. Like that's the only time you're on, I guess. No, like my pussy is dry sometimes. That don't mean I'm like not turned on. So like then I don't get fucked because they don't think I'm turned on.
Huh.
Isn't that weird?
Interesting.
Do you know some bars don't get wet when you're not? Like they're not always wet when you're ready to fuck.
In ours, the case, yeah. In our edition,
it should.
It's not.
Okay.
All the time. Because these girls get
I'm like, dude, just spit on me if it's such an issue. But I promise I am turned ready to fuck. Like my pussy's just not wet, especially when I use makeup sponges, which I've been doing this whole fucking week. Like they think I'm just like, and I'm like, I swear it's just soaking it all up.
Yeah, it's because because that's a specific example there. Because you put a makeup sponge in you because you're in your period.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a little trick.
Porn trick. You want to fuck on your period, put a sponge in your pussy.
But it does dry the pussy out.
Yes.
So you doing that, you need to use plenty of spit and lube.
But I love guys that are down with sex.
Not on these shoots.
Not doing that.
No, these shoots are a bit too.
I don't think blood is like allowed on a bunch of porn sites too.
Nope, not at all.
I need one for like my personal like cell phone. People that want it, so like just if they want period sex, one.
God.
So if you're down, just kidding.
Her DMs. Whilst she still has a social media account because it's likely to.
I made a new one.
It's likely to disappear in like a week.
It is. That's why I'm not going to say it because I don't know. I really don't. But my website will be CaitlinKatsaros.xxx coming soon.
There you go. Yeah, there's not much point.
That will stay there.
The Instagram is not likely to stay there. The Twitter is not likely to stay there.
I can't believe Twitter banned me.
Yeah, so 4 Twitter accounts you've been through.
So I
and
have
11 Instagram accounts you've been through.
Yes. And I can't like say, so I make a new Twitter and I use a different name to make it. And then I change once I get the Twitter because I've suspended from before. I like go to edit name and put in Caitlin Katsaros and they immediately suspend there. So they're like catching my name. Wow. So that's why I had to change it to Kate. like for now, and I can't put Katsaros.
Boy.
So yeah, I can't say I'm Caitlin Katsaros, which is my real name. It sucks. My real name is, and I'm internet banned.
Yeah, you can't exist.
It really sucks.
Maybe I shouldn't even put your real name on this title. Then maybe YouTube's in for it.
Oh, okay, that's true. It might.
Well, look,
oh fuck.
They're definitely gonna ban me for something, and something that's come out of your mouth, not my mouth.
I know.
So that's come out of your mouth. Do you get hit on very often, like in like everyday real life when you're walking around and like in
my hotel last night? Some dude comes up to me and he's like, he noticed my shoes. He's like, aren't those like $500? I'm like, no, they're more than that, dude. And then I was like, yeah, I love them.
Get out of here.
He's like, I bet you your feet are. And I'm like, he's like, can I play with your feet?
Why?
And I was like, that doesn't really comfortable doing that. He's like, but why? And I was like, because I don't get with people outside of the industry. Like, I'm sorry. And he's like, what do you mean? Like, can I see them? And I was like, no. I was like, how many times I gotta tell dude no for him to go away? Yeah, it's like all the time. I hate travel alone, like a part of the job, but like it's sometimes, and I like doing shit by myself, but I can't because it's really scary out there. Somebody could drive by me and take me, you know?
Yeah, you are tiny.
like legit take me.
Yeah, so but you can't really, like, she's like sitting on her feet, so she's like a little bit higher.
So I'm like boosted.
But what, when you were standing there with no shoes on, you came up to like my nipple.
Yeah.
Your head
those
is
like add like an inch to me too.
Yeah, that's
yeah. Yeah, I'm 5 foot.
Like flat.
100 pounds.
Nothing.
Yeah. It sucks. I want to go like travel to Europe by myself, but that's not. But yeah,
I think Europe would be fine. Depends on where in Europe though.
Really?
Yeah.
I really want to do that and just enjoy myself.
There's a few countries you'd be fine in, but
I go to myself, but I don't know. That's my culture, so why would they take me?
Well,
there's crazy people out there.
There's crazy people everywhere.
Everywhere.
So that kind of thing has happened to you a bunch of times.
Yeah, a bunch.
Like where you get dudes creeping, hit on you, but then you.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like that. They don't know. No.
Like a thing.
They don't respond to you saying no. They don't they don't know when to like stop.
Right.
Because they're not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
They don't know when to stop. Damn. Yeah, it's kind of fucking annoying.
Yeah.
What about do you ever get like blue checkmark celebrities and stuff sliding in your DMs on like
Johnny
Instagram?
Sins.
He doesn't count. He's in our industry.
Brazzers gave me my first scene. They're verified.
Yeah, but that doesn't count because they're in our
That
industry.
doesn't count. Wait, what? Who? What are you asking?
I'm talking about like
famous people.
Yeah,
not
like,
porn people.
Not porn people.
Okay,
like
yeah.
Dudes with blue check marks on their Instagram.
Like football players and stuff.
Football players.
But then their girlfriends end up before we even think. But I got half of the payment up front, and then his wife found out, and then I still got that $500 though.
God damn.
Yo, yeah, these football players out here giving bitches rocks on their fingers, and the next day they're like trying to pay for my pussy. I'm like, okay.
Really?
Yeah, dude. That's why like I'm just like so weird about relationships now, because I feel like shit's changed, and like seeing all this different type of shit that goes on, I literally don't trust.
You don't trust. Yeah.
You could literally propose to a girl and then hit me up and like want to have me. Like that's sketch. But I don't know if that's a famous person thing or not.
I think that's it. Like that's
every person.
I think deep down that's every man wants that. I think deep down every man wants like one special girl he can like cuddle up next to at night, and then like a harem, and then no, not just one, but like a harem of bitches he can like run through on the rig.
Yeah.
That's deep down. That's what every guy wants. Is that like any guy who says he doesn't is fucking lying. You're all coping. I know that's what you want. But so you get
Middle Eastern stars, like men.
Men, no.
Why is that not a thing? Somebody start, because I'm always searching for porn with Middle Eastern guys, and there's none. So somebody become one.
Really?
There's none.
You got
That's
Middle
the
Eastern
shit
guys?
I'm into. Like
you're into Middle Eastern dudes?
Yeah. Only Middle Eastern guys.
You should go to Morocco. They'd love you out in Morocco.
I'm gonna go to Dubai.
They're gonna. Oh Jesus, are you getting flown out?
I have a phone that I'm taking family pictures only on it and all that shit, because porn is really banned there. But I want to see it.
Wait, is someone flying you out?
Just going for pleasure. I promise.
Really?
I promise. I paid for the ticket myself and everything. The hotel was fucking expensive too.
Before you go out, man, you should have just advertised go to Dubai on your Instagram. You'd have you flying you out there. If you've got football players like
princes and stuff.
If you got, well, not all of them. if you got football players sliding up in your DM, paying your stuff,
Yo,
then you're definitely gonna have a sheikh fly you out out there. Happens all the time.
I just don't know how like that would even happen because it is super elite are there like
Dubai is like a hot spot for escorts.
for sugar daddies and stuff.
Yes. Dubai is like even though it is legal and against the law and all that sort of stuff. That plenty of girls get. There's a thing called the Dubai porta potty.
I'm gonna be in heaven.
You heard of that before?
What?
The Dubai porta potty.
No.
That's when they fly girls out there and then they dump on their chest.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. Oh my god, they're into that. They're into scat.
Look out for that. Look out for that.
I mean, I'd be down for money.
What am I gonna do with this girl?
I'll have them sign paperwork
and film it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And then you can sell it, make money off it.
I think they would get like if anybody ever saw that though. If yeah.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, like I definitely want to get gangbang my Middle Eastern guy of them. So hit me up.
There you go. Don't leave creepy shit in the comments on this video. Hit her up directly. I
love Middle Eastern guys.
I don't want to see this shit.
I
don't want to see this. Just go.
Why can't I land one date with y'all?
Well, I think we've kind of been over this because you're gonna chase them with a knife.
I know. They're crazy motherfuckers too. Wives and shit. That's the shit I'm
into it. Yeah, you should. Yeah,
that's the shit I'm into.
Only go to the Middle East. They'd love you.
Especially with Indians too. Yeah, they're like known for hitting their wives.
Well, there are. Kieran Lee's Indian.
Is he?
Yeah, part Indian. Is he part Indian?
That's hot, yo.
He's Asian of some kind. I'm pretty sure he's part Indian.
Accents are required.
Yeah. Oh, like so you like a dude with an Indian accent?
And any accent, just not American.
Man, you are like you are.
I just feel like you like even you like y'all like match my like or like I don't know like most like foreign people are down to like go eat Greek food with me and shit like just different types of food and like white guys are just usually picky and like weird about that shit. I'm like, what do you mean? Like eat this hummus, yo, and this gyro and this chicken souvlaki. What do you mean?
Shoving it in their face.
Yeah, and they're like, I don't like this. I'm like, what do you mean? This is like Greek food is amazing.
Oh my god. Well,
so no picky eaters here.
There you go. But do you know how many Indian and Middle Eastern dudes are going to be frothing over now?
No,
because
it doesn't happen. I swear to God. Like I've tried. No.
As soon as someone sees this, you are the only and the first ever porn I have heard say that she's into.
I heard that they have small dicks,
Indian
but there's got to be one with a size dick for me. I'm not a size queen, so this should. I've sucked micro dicks through a glory hole, like legit this big. There
you go.
But I don't like that because I would not feel that shit in my pussy.
Yeah, but he can always, he his hands on you instead.
No, it's got to be both too. I can't love dick. That's why I'm not lesbian, and that's why I don't know how to eat pussy right. I need dick in my life. Always. I don't think I could live without it.
Then stop charging them with knives.
No, that's just me. You're gonna accept me for who I am.
What? Okay, let me ask this then. So, like, what do you?
I literally love myself.
Clearly. Clearly,
so
man.
do you, man. You write stories about how to grow your dick.
Yeah, I know. But I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help other people doing that. It's less about me and more about helping other people.
True.
So there's a difference between like narcissism manifests differently in men, in women. Like it leads to like different traits. Yeah, totally different personality traits when you have with someone with like actual narcissism.
Right. Yeah.
You know? What? Okay, if you could give advice to like okay, I'm going to give two questions here. What advice would you give to men to be better in the bedroom? And then what advice would you give to women to be better in the bedroom?
To be better. Oh.
to please their partner more.
Oh, just me personally, I just like being hit. But I'm not saying to go home and hit your girlfriend. I heard a lot of girls are not into that. Like I'm just the only down for that shit.
Yeah, I think not
so.
Really.
And most porn chicks say no face shit, no face bruising, but I'm the only chick doing that. Oh my god, I miss being used as a toilet bowl plunger.
Jesus Christ! Oh, the toilet right there.
I know, right? Flip me upside down and use me.
Yeah, just dunk you on it. What about? Do you think? Because you've shot girl stuff before.
Yeah, but like I've been in this shit for a year, and I've got with some really hot girls. Like I think they're hot, and like what I most like most about them is like kissing them. But that's it. But I try to eat pussy, but just do it wrong. And they're like, it's the same as sucking a dick. I'm like, how? I tried, and I don't know. But me personally, I don't eat out, so I don't know how to even do that.
Right.
And I heard a lot of girls don't. So this ain't new.
A lot of girls don't know how to do it.
A lot of girls don't eating.
Really?
Yeah, I promise to God, I made a tweet about that, and it like blew up. And yeah, I'm like, damn, okay. Yeah. I would rather skip that part and suck the dude's dick and get right into sex. Right. I just don't fuck with eat pussy, and that's why I'm like, I don't know. I'm just not.
You got to read the girl. Girls. You got to read the girl.
Yeah, I'm not good at that. I usually want the girl to beat me up.
What a surprise there.
I know, but it's hot to watch. Oh my God, it's so hot.
Well, it's hot to watch a girl beat you up.
Yeah.
But they got tiny little lady hands. They can't hurt you.
It's cute.
It's like they're trying, but they can't do anything.
Do you know Catalina Osa? She's punched me. Mr. Me, her husband's punched me. It's hot when girls punch me. Like, and the main type of porn that I watch is like humiliation and degrading porn. Like, I love watching pretty girls get like humiliated as fuck.
What a surprise that is.
Up.
I am shocked that you would.
Yeah, so shocked.
I'm Jack's total lack of surprise. What is it? Okay, what is a guy? This we want to. You've been dropping some bombs here on people. I think we can't go for too much longer because you just people's minds out of their brains.
Do a part 2.
Yeah, we might do a part 2. If you guys like this, let me know in the comment section below, and we'll do a part 2. Next time I'm back in town. Well, you're not even out here though, so you're next time in town. Next time in town.
I'm gonna be gone too. I want to Arizona sometime if you're down. Yeah, it's nice out there.
There's a few girls out there.
Yeah, there is.
There's a few girls.
You could do trade, yeah.
As long as they don't all think I'm a muscle, we're good.
True.
You can play.
Yeah.
Fuck them if they do.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. You asked us before when you came in here. You were like, you don't hate women, do you? I'm like, of course I fucking don't hate women.
You swear you 100% don't actually hate women.
No.
Yeah.
Why would I hate?
Like, okay, that's all I need to know.
You know, it's like,
why would you if you're like doing porn? Like, he works with women all the fucking time.
I couldn't do my job if I.
You've been in the business for a while too, like.
And before this, I was
you've been on pro sets and what? Like, they keep hiring you back because you disrespect and hate women? Like, no.
Like the brain power of some of these people is that of a gnat. Like, they can't.
Bro, your pro scenes are so good. Like movies.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, and before I got into porn, I was a high class male. Like I had wealthy businesswomen paying me to take them out on dinner.
Okay, yeah.
Does that sound like something business could do?
No.
Like, Lord.
Y'all dumb. But it's our fans that love us.
Y'all dumb.
Leave if we.
Well, the people watching this aren't the dumb ones. The people watching this like me, and they'll love you.
No, haters probably watch it to like.
I don't actually get my like to dislike on my YouTube videos is actually really good.
Oh, okay.
I get like
awesome.
I get like no hate on my. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not pissing enough people off. I gotta piss more. Also,
after today, you'll get more hate.
You are gonna be. There's gonna be a lot of comments about you. You're gonna be a spicy one. I'm guaranteeing you that. What was I gonna say? The last thing I was gonna ask you: what does a guy have to kind of do to your attention to stand out from the crowd?
I look at shoes first. I'm like,
really?
What kind of shoe? Yeah, I'm like a sneakerhead. I'm like, if you got nice shoes on, I don't like your teeth. I put so much in my mouth, my smile was shit. And if did you have like braces or something? I did this twice, and I had the thing where it breaks the top of your mouth, like the up here, the roof of your mouth, it splits it in half, and I had that done twice too because my mouth was too small for all my teeth. And yeah, it was a lot of money, yo. But like, I got a perfect ass smile now.
There you go.
Happy with it. I'm actually getting Invisalign again just for this.
Really?
Yeah, because it would be a point then.
Like a little
yeah.
bit in the
I
front.
don't know why that bothers me.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. So that's what.
And Middle Eastern or brown men, not chocolate men, but brown men.
So brown man with good shoes and good teeth.
Yes.
But when you're talking good shoes, are you talking like your kind of sneakers, or are you talking like would you notice them if they were actually wearing like if they're in a suit wearing a nice pair of loafers?
If they're wearing some disgusting ass shoes, no. But I like designer shoes.
But what about I'm talking like dress shoes?
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could fuck with that, like
crocodile
crocodile skin.
No.
Like a pimp rolling in there with crocodile skin.
Oh yeah.
How about okay? That's like in person. But what about like online?
Online?
Yeah. If a guy slides into your DMs, like what would really get your attention?
I'm on Tinder and shit. I'm just swiping through these people until I see a Middle Eastern guy. I went on one Tinder date here in LA, like my second day here, and this is like my first Tinder date. I usually don't meet people at all. I go and I ended up not liking him. So on to the next. Don't meet people online.
Was he Middle Eastern though?
He was just a little bit too short for me. He was like kind of my height, a little bit taller, and I was like, I don't fuck with this.
Wait, how tall was he?
He was like, okay, if I'm standing up, he was like here.
Yeah, but you're 5 foot.
That's not okay with me. That short. I want to look up
Wait, but
with
he's taller than you.
So
what's the problem?
You can't be like close to my height. No, that's
look,
awkward.
honey.
He's lower your standards.
Look, no. Every guy is when you're on your knees.
True. But still, I'm not going to be walking around with some short guy.
Simple. He's not short because he's taller than you.
That's a short dude to me.
You're 5 foot Oompa Loompa ass.
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm saying, I don't know why I'm going to defend because I ain't got no problem. I'm 6 foot. I don't give a shit.
I discovered that I could. Have you done that before? Hookah?
Hookah what? Oh, like a hookah lounge. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Really chill. I wish I could have the other Middle Eastern dudes over there because there were some sexy ass ones looking at me. But I was stuck on this fucking date.
Dude, just start hookah lounges, then you'll find all the rich Middle Eastern dudes.
That's weird. I need.
You gotta be my friend. You've got girlfriends. You got Aaliyah. You hang out with Aaliyah Bryn.
Go
with Aaliyah.
I will.
And just hit on some Middle Eastern dudes lounge. Problem solved.
I just hate that I make my friends go when they're not into like those type of guys. You know, like I'm doing it for myself. You know, they're just doing it for me.
So you need to find another.
Feel bad.
You need to find another freaky girl who's down with Middle Eastern men, basically.
Which is no one.
If you're watching, if there's a free girl out there who's down with Middle Eastern men or Indian men, hit her up. You can go on double date. You can go man hunting together.
Yep. I need one. Yeah, most porn girls are like married or like in poly relationships, which I've never heard of barter porn. So that's new to me, which I think is crazy. Not judging though, it's just not for me.
I love it how you're like, oh, this polyamory thing's weird.
It is weird. It really freaked me out.
Like, put my head in a toilet bowl instead.
This person, and they're also dating somebody else. I'm like, wait, my life in porn is already fucking crazy. Why am I gonna go home and have a relationship like that? So yeah, that's just what goes on about it. But whatever.
But you know,
what was I saying?
But use me as a plunger. That's totally fine.
Yeah, that's hot.
Jesus.
And I don't get it often. So like when I do, which is in porn, like I really appreciate it because I go home and I just chill there and let myself heal and I just think about my decisions and I'm happy with them.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Like I don't get them often at all.
Well, now you do.
Not really. Like when I go home, I sit there for like 2 weeks because there's not really much work for me in Arizona at all. And then I go on another trip and then that's when I'll like get
the stuff you want.
I don't get this shit every day.
Well,
I don't get this shit every week.
Well, that's good because you wouldn't be able to see.
Right.
Out of your eyes.
It's so scary now.
I
got damages now.
That's where you get look.
But the hunting could take up to like a month, maybe for it to go. Maybe. Away.
Call this. These are called consequences for your actions.
Right.
Caitlin.
That's what I'm saying. It's the devil. It's the fucking devil
coming after you.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing?
Did you grow up in a religious kind of household?
No.
No, it wasn't.
No. I just went to the Greek Orthodox church with my family all the time. It was all in Greek, so I couldn't ever understand.
Oh, right.
I had my mom, so yeah.
But it was just a tradition.
Yeah, it was. Huh. Yeah.
Just curious because you keep referencing the devil. You're definitely not in the church anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. We used our last name, but it's my last name too. And whenever that you type in gross on like Google, it's just me that pops up. So like, how I'm really, I don't know. It's not family. Just let me be happy. Yeah, I told my family, like, I promise I do everything I'm supposed to. Like, I get tested every week. Like, I know I travel alone, but like, I do everything that I can to like be safe. And like, that's why they were like a little okay with it. Yeah,
a little,
but they're not okay with it.
A little.
My mom prays that I quit. I'm like, I promise you, I'm not quitting.
Yeah, you have.
I'm opening up a bit like my own studio and like one models and start my own shit. I'm thinking like really long term. It's gonna be fun.
Well, that's good. So that's your plan to like sort of branch out a little bit like that.
Yeah.
Like find it.
Obviously, it won't be like rough because most chicks aren't. So
like, do you want like your brand to kind of be the boom for this sort of rougher? All right.
Yeah.
Because you've been banned fans. You've been banned from like all these other places.
Literally, I can't post my content anywhere.
Yeah.
Like anywhere, and I can't risk that shit being like unreliable anymore. Like this is literally my only job, and like OnlyFans was my main income, which is my fault. So, and I didn't know that they could hold your money and stuff. Like they held 10K from me, and I was emailing them. They finally unlocked it, but I had to delete over 1,000 posts of rough stuff and like pissing and puking and that, like because that was all my content. So yeah, it sucks. So I need like my website will be 100% like secure, and like I don't have to worry about it ever being like taken down and shit. Yeah, it's all me.
There you go. Well,
yeah,
here's building your funky freaky empire.
Yeah.
Good luck with
it
that.
Needed to happen.
Good luck with that, where should everybody go to find more of you? Official website?
Yeah, I'm not giving out my Twitter. I'm not.
There's not much point.
Okay, CaitlinCatsaros.xxx
is where everything will be.
Everything will be
at some point.
If you click like type in that now, it says there's a cute coming soon page.
There you go. Well, thank you once again.
Thank
for
you.
joining me, Caitlin. We'll go have some more fun.
We're gonna make a porno, y'all.
Yeah.
Bye. Are we saying bye?
You can say bye.
Okay, bye. Say bye.
You're
for joining us today. We're sexy people. Is it sorry?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
There you go. Now I'm gonna end it.
Bye.